Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Ksoo. Now, Ksoo has been locked up, man. He's going through the trial of his life. It's a lot going down. On my last video, we talked about the fact that there's a lot of evidence stacked against Ksoo, man. They are working on everything, including putting his songs in the mix, including putting his telephone conversations in the mix. It looks like there's a lot that Ksoo is going to be fighting in this case. Now, it seems like Ksoo might be feeling the effects of being locked up and in jail, because recently he took to social media and got to talking about, his case and how he's being treated in the media, because as Jacksonville rap starts to go up and people are starting to hear a lot more about the artists from Jacksonville, Ksoo's name is in the mix because Ksoo is obviously tightly connected to Young and Ace because he's down with ATK. Now, a lot of that details and stuff from his case have already been national news, but things are blowing up more and more each day. Now, before we get into all the specifics and go over the post that Ksoo made on social media, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And, man, let's run them likes up, man. Let's get this one up to 1,000 likes, and then let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, man, the last time we checked in with Ksoo, it wasn't looking too good, man. The case against him is looking pretty rough. They used a lot of songs, and a lot of the songs that he had big features on, like Young and Ace, Jada Youngin, and all that. They're going to be using those in his court case against him. Now, Ksoo has been in and out of court, and he's caught multiple charges since being locked up. His original charge he caught with his father, Blue, when they were both arrested for allegedly being a part of a drive-by. Now, they were being accused of that, and while they were locked up for that, it was a lot of rumors that Blue had struck a deal, and, a lot of that was misinformation that wasn't correct, but it seems like Blue, accepted his time, and it looked like he already has a plea deal, and then Ksoo is still waiting to see how his case and his deal is going to work out. But during the time period of him being locked up, he caught another case. Now, this case was another high-profile case and involved another rapper's crew, man. So both of these murder cases are involved with two rap killers, to be honest with you. And it's catching national headlines and a lot of attention. Now, Ksoo is locked up, and I think he's feeling a lot of the effects of being locked up right now, man. Because he's taking the social media to sort of vent. And in some of the social media posts that he made today, it looked like, man, maybe he needs one of his homies to reach out to him and just check on him to make sure things are all right. Because they're going in the direction where you see that, he's feeling the weight of all these cases on him right now. Now, this is not trying to shoot him any bail if he did take place in anything that he's being accused of doing. But to be honest, he does make some valid points. So let's look at these posts. Now, in the first post, Ksoo said, it's some pretty heartfelt stuff, man. It seems odd coming from him because of all the stuff that you hear about Ksoo, but it seems like he really isn't feeling how he's being treated in jail. And he starts off by saying this, man. He says, even though I'm not free, I'm still human and still have rights. These people in here have no remorse for human life. They will do any and everything to break you down to your lowest. It's unacceptable, and I will not stop until my heart stops. Exclamation points all over the place. Hashtag Operation Free Ksoo. So basically, in this post, he's just letting it be known that he feels like the people in there, and I don't know who he's referring to. It sounds like the other inmates is who he's referring to, are basically, they'll do anything and everything just to get by. And to be honest, man, that's just jail, man. That's the horror stories you hear about jail and a part of being locked up. You're in there with some undesirable cats. And not to say that everybody in jail is the worst person in the world, because especially when you're sitting in a county jail awaiting trial for your charges, there's people in there for any and everything. There's people in there for just, stealing a candy bar. There's people in there for driving or whatever, offenses and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's a deep pool, and obviously he's not getting along with the folks that he's in there with, and he's just looking to vent a little bit on social media. But he didn't end there, man. He kept posting, and he posted this right here. Now, in the next post, Ksoo gets a little bit deeper which is odd, man. But it's what he posted. So let's go through it. He says this. He says, using social media to hurt and destroy is callous, acted out by cowards, hiding behind phones. My advice is to ignore negativity, focus on the positivity, and love around me. Hashtag Operation Free Ksoo. Now, I'm not sure at this point if Ksoo himself is making these posts on social media, because it seems like, I mean, it's coming from first person. So he's saying that he's going to focus on, all the positivity around him. And I know that, that could be a tough thing to find, especially if you're locked up in jail. But he's also talking about folks using social media to hurt and destroy them. Now, there's a lot of documentaries and things out there about Ksoo. I mean, one of the first videos I did about Jacksonville rap, that was like a little short mini documentary. It talked about Ksoo in detail, and it talked about the original case that he caught with his father in detail. But I don't think anybody has went out on a tangent to destroy him or to destroy his character. It just seems like a lot of media outlets are reporting what's going on with Jacksonville rap, because Jacksonville rap is underneath the microscope right now. Everybody is looking at where all these stars are coming from. They're interested in the Ksoos. They're interested in the Julio Fulios. They're interested in the Young and Ace, man. They want to know who these folks are, and they want to know if there's more rap talent in the city. And since he has close affiliations with one of the biggest rappers, if not the biggest rapper out of Jacksonville, people are going to bring him up. People are going to talk about him, but I doubt it's anything negative or people who are callous and really trying to chop at him and make things worse for him while he's locked up. I mean, obviously, he's got his ops in the rap game, and they're going to try to make things as bad for him as they can as far as rapping against him. But everybody else, especially folks on social media, I don't think they're on that type of time. Next, Ksoo posted this, which is another repost of a repost, and he said, "That's love and soon." And it looks like he's replying to somebody that said this below. Now, they took his original post that we talked about at first, posted that, and under that, they also posted this. Hashtag Operation Free Ksoo. I wish you would have made it out, famo. You the GOAT. Keep your head up and don't let these bum you-know-what bring you down. You got something people don't, brother. I respect you and love you to the max. Hashtag Free Ksoo. Heart blue, you know what I mean? Prayer emoji hands, spade symbol, and then check, you know what I mean? And below that, it says, I know you might not see it, but you inspire me, big bro. I love you. Stay strong. You're going to be out soon. Another blue heart emoji. Now, it seems like he repeated the same thing underneath that, and somebody was just sending him this to send him some love, and he felt like reposting it and let him know that's love and see you soon or whatnot, man. So maybe he is optimistic about his case. Now, he also followed this up with a picture of him and Jada Youngin, and Jada Youngin posted a picture of Ksoo and basically saying free Ksoo. But right now, it looks like Ksoo might be going through it because, the realization of jail and facing crimes that you're being committed you're being accused of committing, and charged with, it's tough, man. And fighting a trial is fighting a trial, man. And it's a fight. And they call it that for a reason. And hopefully, man, especially if Ksoo is innocent of what he's being accused of, I hope he gets a speedy trial and he gets back home soon as possible. But what do you guys think, man? Do you think that Ksoo is feeling the pressure of being in jail and it just ain't looking like a good look? Or do you think he just took the social media to vent a little bit and to give everybody an understanding of the conditions that he's facing as he's being locked up and as the media is running around with the stories of what he's being accused of in the streets? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace. And oh yeah, if you made it to this point in the video, make sure you hit that like button, run them likes up, man, so we can get them likes. And we out of here. Peace.